Hello, my name is Anthony Williams, and we are obviously in a season now where it's a complete different season that we was in this time last year, and obviously it's going to have an effect on you in some way, whether you've lost somebody, whether it's you've lost your job, whether it's affected your mental health and you started to feel more depressed because maybe you're not able to see the people that would help you, or it literally could mean that you're just not seeing your loved ones and you miss them. So that sometimes it might be having effects on you as well. Or maybe you are sick. Maybe you're sick right now. Maybe you think that you might have some virus. Maybe you have questions, a lot of doubts and things like that. And I don't really talk too much about mental health. I don't really get into it that much, but I do use my faith, and I do always see myself as a positive person and try and be that positive person to friends, people I meet at work, or even family as well. But one thing I would say as words of encouragement and motivation as well, is that any situation I look at in my life, I always say it's temporary. It's a situation where I'm facing right now. I'm in that moment. For example, I'm in debt, let's say, because I've been in big debts before. And I've said, you know what, it's affecting me. But I've also thought of myself saying, it's not going to be for life. It's not going to be forever. So I need to obviously find ways to obviously overcome these debts, maybe somehow clearing them, I don't know, just trying to make extra money. But I know that this situation is temporary. So then when I think that the situation is temporary, automatically, I think in my head that automatically I'm just like, there's no point stressing now, no point worrying now. And that's the same situation with now that we're in. The same situation when we're thinking to ourselves, is how long is this lockdown going to last for? How long are people going to be dying in hospital? How long we're going to hear on the news, oh, this is changing, oh, we're going to open schools, or maybe we're not going to, it's not safe to go out, you need to social distance and things like that. Or how long can you see your relatives, your family? We don't know. And that's a thing where it's going to have an effect on your mental health. And that's one thing that I wanted to say, is that know that this situation that we're in right now is not forever. It's not temporary and it's not forever. When I thought that this lockdown started really properly on my actual birthday on the 23rd of March, I was like, after week 1, I was like, okay, I didn't really take it seriously. And then after week 2, I was just like, I'm not going to cope. I literally said that to myself. And you know what? I said I'm not going to cope. But right now, here I'm standing, I'm coping very, very, very well. And I actually appreciate that I don't do the things that I usually would do or have that routine set. I'm always flying the world. I'm always here, there, everywhere, busy, 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 never at home really that much. But now I've enjoyed the relaxation, I've enjoyed the rest. But that's not like that for everyone else. So if it's a period where you're feeling alone, you're feeling stuck, you're feeling isolated, and it doesn't mean that you could have people seeing you, but you could still feel isolated in the mind. One thing I have to say to you is that know that this situation is temporary, and you need to keep on speaking that to yourself in the mirror. You need to start saying to yourself that you're beautiful and that you can overcome this situation. You can overcome the debts, the sickness, the problem. Maybe right now you're grieving over a loved one. Know that that loved one is not there in physical flesh, but is there in spirit. So maybe look at those memories, maybe look at those pictures and start to appreciate them and start to love yourself more. Maybe it is reading a book. Maybe it is spending time alone. Maybe it is just picking up the phone. Don't feel alone, and know that this situation is temporary and that you can overcome it. Thank you for listening.